What's up?
So
What's up?
what?
What's
So
up?
what? So what? Let's have Rio. Here we go.
Hey, we live. Good evening,
Live,
y'all.
Monday
We
and folk.
live. We live. We live. We live. We live. Hey. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Summer Speaks. I am your host, Summer Rain, and I got my dog Corey. That's my wingman. What's up, Corey? How you doing today? How you
Hey,
doing?
it's a beautiful what month is it? April? Yeah.
Yeah, we're in
It's a
April.
beautiful
It's passing
evening.
so fast.
The sun is out. Uh Next week, Derby. Ooh.
Is it next week?
Yeah. See, you done move. See?
Listen,
Black
listen,
people move to South Carolina, forget about they states
listen. So it's next weekend, not this weekend coming up.
next week. Derby.
What date is that? Hold on. Let me pull my calendar out, y'all. Cause I'm over here like, what?
May 3rd is the Friday.
Oh, that is next weekend.
Hmm.
I won't be there till the following week.
Oh, you coming home?
I have some business to I have some business to tend to.
Yeah. So we're gonna do a live. We're gonna do a live show.
Uh,
Live show. Yeah.
it's supposed to be a turn and burn.
What is that?
When you go
Ah,
down, take care of business, turn back around and go. It's supposed to be a turn and burn.
it's cool. You can do it the day you come. It don't have to be on a
Okay.
Thursday.
It happened on a Thursday. Okay.
Live show. I think they would love that.
An impromptu.
Yeah. It ain't gotta be long. We just do a live show. I know the people would love that.
Why am I smiling so hard about this? Like I'm excited.
We
Corey, cut it
live,
out. Corey,
live.
cut it out. Cut it out. Cut it out. Y'all, today's episode, y'all know I gotta get my little technical stuff out the way. Make sure I'm assuming I'm live because there's one viewer on there. But today we talking about interracial relationships and black love. Now, I asked some of y'all about interracial relationships, and a couple of y'all had some things to say. Some of y'all did not have anything to say because, of course, you don't know about it. You never experienced it before. So, and that's all good. So, we all here to learn. We're all here to express ourselves. However we may see fit. I know that my granddaddy ain't having it. My granddaddy said, if I bring a white boy home, he gonna disown me. That's what my granddaddy said. He don't fuck with the white people, so he don't want me to either. However, my sister, I think she might still be in that relationship, but she's been in a relationship for the past, I think, 2 years with a white man.
Mm,
And they got a baby together. I love my
mm.
poo poo. Yeah, I love my poo poo. I love beans. Um,
Out of happy.
you said I
Mm.
can't.
Come on,
I,
life.
I can't.
Who got the little brown baby? Out of
I
happy.
can't
Yeah.
stand you.
But for the record, though, like we can't really blame our ancestors and people above us for really feeling that
Feeling
way.
one, right?
They really, really, really went through the fire. You know what I'm saying? Like we wouldn't be here without them. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
they had to fight. All my life I had to fight.
Right.
You know? And so I don't knock those that feel that way, but at the same time, it
Times are
is
changing.
2024. It's 2024. Things are evolving. With me going through the protest, it opened my eyes up a lot to see that we can't really blame these white people because of their ancestors either. We have to forgive and forget because they weren't alive when our grandparents were slaves. You know what I'm saying? And so they were either brought up one or two ways to like black people or not. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? And a lot of white people have went to bat for black people. You know what I'm saying? A lot of
Right.
white people were more like they were standing in my way, like Corey, we're not gonna let nothing happen to you. And I'm sitting there like, if it was the other way around, y'all damn. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, it's different, but it's just I guess it's all about your decision. I don't knock any black man for wanting a white woman. And I know why the white woman want the black man. You heard me?
Listen,
So
though, listen, hold on, because every black man ain't got that.
they don't know that.
Every black man don't got that. And I done ran through some. So a
And
time or two.
and they say every white girl know what she's doing with, you know, but that don't mean she do. I mean, that's hearsay. But what I'm saying is that's what they think. You know, they see a big, strong black man, like my brother Luther Chauncey says, a cocksmith. You know what I'm saying?
I like the way that sounds. Y'all know
That's
I
what he
ain't
said.
sorry, y'all. Y'all know I ain't
So
had
you
none
don't
in 6 months.
so you don't use nasty word. You know, we trying to be professional. So yeah, he calls him a cocksmith. You know,
I call him a
and
mandingo. That's what I call him.
the old saying, once you go black, you never go back. You know what I'm saying?
I would say that I would say that's true. I will say that's true. I've never been in a relationship. Okay. I put it this way. I've never been in a relationship where it didn't involve a transaction. I will say that.
A
Um,
serious relationship.
yes, yes.
You wasn't
I've
trying
never.
to in a relationship with this white person. You just
No, no, and he was old too. Like I was like
onion.
a black Anna Nicole, y'all. I'm not gonna tell you. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. Like I never went for like the white guys that were my age or a little bit older. Like I want the old, like 1 foot in the grave, 1 foot out the grave, and he got some money, and he used to be a doctor or something. So I had this.
Yeah,
And
people. If you missed last week, Summer has exposed a lot of things. You know, I had to take a week off from talking to her just to get my head right because she told me so much stuff like it bamboozled me. You know what I'm
so
saying?
here's
So
like. Did you? I don't know why you had me on this pedestal, Corey. Like I was just, I
I just
am
thought
both.
you
I am both.
Summer, I ain't gonna lie, I thought you was just like this angel. I thought you was Monica. Angel of mine. Yeah. And you tarnished that. You are a complete
Corey,
360. You are a complete 360. You are a devil child.
Corey, I am a whole tyrant. Well, I'll say I used to be a whole tyrant. I
I'm just
once
messing
upon a
with you.
time,
Ain't
not
nobody
long ago, I was a hoe, and I'm
hey,
admitting it.
ain't nothing wrong with it because the first thing to getting over that is admitting that you were one. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't gonna lie to you. When I was in college, oh man, and plus you gotta think, I jumped out the porch late. I didn't lose my virginity. I was 17,
Oh,
and I
okay.
know a lot of people are probably gonna be like, "What the hell?" Yeah, I
That
was.
I feel like that's good. That's a good age. That's a ripe age. I mean,
Yeah,
I honestly, I kind of prefer. I wish I would have waited till I was married. Um, but yeah, I lost mine real early.
yeah. So once I learned, like, because I watched a lot of porn and all that. I'm not gonna lie because my mother was tough on me. My mama was like, "You gonna play sports? You gonna go to church?" and you're gonna get your ass a job. And
You were
that's pretty much
sheltered.
I wasn't even sheltered because I was around all the hood niggas. I mean, it wasn't
Oh,
even that. I just had structure. You know what I'm
got you.
saying?
Got you.
That's what a lot of people fail to have is just a little structure. You know what I'm saying? I had the
I
structure.
had structure
Now,
too. Now, hold on
see,
now.
did I listen? No. You know what I'm saying? I had structure, but that's how it was. So she kind of sheltered me from she kept me so busy that I didn't think about females. But
Got
then once I found out, hey, and then part B, and then I found out, yeah. Oh my God,
You lost your mind.
I was throwing like Brett Favre. 17 to 22, I was a hoe
I love it.
owning everything.
I love it.
Just
I love it.
honestly,
I
one kid though, so
hey,
I was
hey,
smart.
hey, but listen, okay, so I lost my virginity at 12. My
Whoa,
boyfriend was 17 at the time.
oh,
So here's the
what,
thing. When I was younger, I'm not gonna lie, when I was younger, um, I always been built. Like I never looked my age. I always been built. So I didn't look like I was 12. I looked like I was probably like 16. And so
damn.
like I
That nigga
remember,
said 17. He said I was in fourth, fifth grade when I lost my.
right. Look, he told me the story. I ain't gonna reveal his story. Edward, when you ready to tell your story, I'm here for you, friend. He told me his story, and I think it's really effed up how his story, how he lost his. But so he said he said I was built for it tough in high school. Y'all, Cool
Hey,
Man Smith, y'all. That's one of my high school friends, y'all. He is the reason for my last breakup in high school. Cause
this track.
he
Man,
was
he
the
gonna
reason for one of my breakups. Cause we passed the letters. I know this off topic. We gonna get back on topic, but Edward and me was passing notes. Edward had a girlfriend. I believe he had a girlfriend at the time. I can't remember. I can't remember if he was new. I don't even think he had a girlfriend at the time. So
we
Edward
was
and
in
me
high
was
school. That didn't count. Our
Edward and
boyfriend.
me was passing notes in African American studies. Oh, you did. That was your girlfriend. So we passed it. I couldn't remember. So we was passing us back and forth. I'm talking. Like I'm trying to do the thing. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
So Edward gave the note to I think State. I think Edward gave the notes to State and let State read them, and State gave them to Cullen, and Cullen gave them to Fernando, which I was dating Fernando at the time, and I ended up in the backseat of Fernando's car, like crying because it was no sex had. Like he was mad. Like he was having no sex, but he
bet
was
it was.
mad because I had, what I'm saying. He was like, he had the letters. Like, how do you give the letters to somebody? Yep, I am name dropping. I don't care.
You got to be
We
more
we
careful.
grown now. We grown now. And like back then, when I say me and Cullen could not stand each other, Cullen couldn't stand me because Fernando was up my tail. Like, but I mean, come on now. Come on, let's be for real. If your girlfriend
I'm hearing, from
if
what
your
I heard,
friend gonna do what your girlfriend's doing for you.
what I'm hearing, you had a lot of tail to go up. So
Um, that's neither here nor there.
I'm just saying. I
Anywho,
mean, I,
so um like he was always, you know what I'm saying? He always, if I call him, he picking up. If he playing the game with his friends and I'm saying let's go somewhere, he's dropping the game. He's dropping whatever to do whatever I want. But I
and
also
I
was
knew
doing, he wasn't in high school. That's the thing. He was a grown man. He was at the time he was 21. Yeah, he was 21 at the time. I was 16, 17.
oh man,
Hey, listen, y'all. 16 years old, I done took two grown men virginity at 16 years old. Pat on the back. I shouldn't be proud of that, but I am. Anywho,
you are something else.
back to the subject at hand. So
There's more. I got. Hold on. I got. Hold
you
on. I got it.
you're gonna need another break, ain't you? You're gonna need
Yeah,
another break, ain't it?
I'm done with you for a week after this.
Listen, really though.
Told you. I knew it. I knew she was. I knew it.
Listen,
I can only
I was on
imagine
the
when he said
track team. I
you
was on
was
the
full
track
tough.
team.
I knew you was. I knew it.
I was on the track team and I played
Ah, yeah.
softball. I played softball and I played
Two,
sports. So you know what I'm saying. I was a little
two.
on the heavy side on the bottom part. The top
Yes,
part, I've always been well proportioned though, y'all. Like I've always had top and bottom. I ain't never had
but
small top and small bottom. Everything always.
But we all men know track the cheerleaders, the dance team, and any girl that played basketball, any other softball, we knew they was built like horses and they
It
can
was so
run.
bad. My coaches was betting on where I was from when I first started track. They had placed a bet with each other to see where I was from, and they called me over there and was like, "Where you from?" And I'm like, "What?
I
Where you
got a
from?"
feeling they bet on more than just that.
I got a feeling they did too. And guess what? They ain't get it. They ain't get it. They tried, but they ain't get it.
Thank you.
One of them tried when I was an adult. I was like, no, no, thank you. I'm not gonna name drop that person because they have a reputation to maintain. But anywho, it was a couple of like teachers that
So
tried.
let me ask you this. We're gonna get back on the topic just a little bit. So, yeah, told you. Yeah, hey, I swear to God, at the track, if you ran track, you did any like flips, backflip, you could back bend, and all that. Yeah. We was trying to get that. But anyways, back to the topic. Back to the topic. So
What?
we was talking about interracial relations. So let me ask you something.
Yes, Corey.
Okay, so compared to now, so we know now it's times have changed. We evolved a little more. Um, we done had a black president, and all that. See, back in the day, I think it was kind of a little different because your parents, like, you really didn't want to come. Like, I know I didn't want to come home and be like, "Mama, I got a girlfriend and she's white." You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just something you didn't want to do. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Right.
I know people who were embarrassed by the fact of having like the opposite, color as a boyfriend or girlfriend. And let's just be honest, when we were boyfriend and girlfriend in high school and middle school, that shit really didn't count. I don't count them as real relationships because you
We
didn't do
was
shit.
young. Yeah.
Yeah, you fell in love the second day. I love you. And like,
But
I love
hold
you
on, hold
too.
on. What about the ones that they dated in middle school, high school, and they end up getting married though?
Now that's stupid. Now, shout out to that, but that's stupid. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because 97% of the time, and I'm just being honest, and I'm telling this from experience because I've had friends who went through the same shit. They stayed together through middle school, stayed together through high school. Everybody thought it was cute. It was nice. They won homecoming king and shit. They ended up going to college, and guess what happened? The shit
Bust it
ended.
wide open.
They've
Bust it wide open.
never, they've never been like as a man, and this is just being honest. As a man, we feel like it's not us. You gotta have a whole phase. You know what I'm saying? Like once you get through, like you go through high school, you're supposed to run through chicks. You go to college, you're supposed to run through chicks. Then you start thinking about, hey, maybe I'm gonna get me a girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? Like we're not thinking about having no girlfriend in middle school. Like that was the last thing I was thinking about. I'm thinking they still had cooties in in the middle school. I was taking line, dot, dot, Operation Cootie shots in elementary. Everybody was doing that. You know what I'm saying? When you got in middle school, it was a little different. You might try to kiss, you might try to clothes burn. It was steps. You know, when you
I
got in
think
high
I'm.
school,
How many bases
high
is it
school,
supposed to be in middle school?
it's supposed. Well, I don't know about now.
I
Now they
mean,
just
back then. Okay, so back then, first base was
back
what
then.
kissing.
Back then, holding hands was the big thing. You hold hands, you felt like you were somebody. Then you get the kissing. Then after that, that's when you get the clothes burning. You got the clothes burning. That's when you was like, "Woo, I'm ready to get it. I'm ready to get it. I'm ready to hit home base."
So what?
But now,
What
so
base
what
is
I'm hearing
favored?
now, they skip that now. They go straight home runs now. I This day and time, they go straight home runs.
What base is fingering? Cause I went through the fingering phase like forever. Like I'll let you finger me, but you ain't sticking that in me.
See, fingering was like a bonus for the clothes burn. You know what I'm saying? That was like a bonus. You know what I'm saying? Because
What?
girls, because girls like it was some girls that didn't like getting fingered. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm didn't like it. And then, I'm gonna be this is being 100. When we was in high school, we had our bops, like the jump offs. It wasn't too many, but the white girls was the ones we went to if we wanted some head. Just being honest.
That's who I went to find out how to give it.
Yeah, they go to the movies at they'll skip school at 2:30. They'll leave school at 2:30 and they'll go to a matinee movie at 3. We going to see Dracula. And ain't not a nerd soul in that mug. And we all just getting some head from white girl. Hey, that's just being honest.
I'm learning something about my friend, y'all.
That's what
You
we thought was
skipped
the
school?
yeah, what?
I skipped school.
What?
I didn't skip school. I skipped a period.
Skip
Was it?
school. What?
I skipped a period, but I ain't
I'm
skipping no
speaking from I'm speaking from me 17 and on though. I can't even front. Before that, it wasn't even going down like it. But when I first got
That's wild, ain't it, DeMarco?
that's crazy. But when I first got on, when I jumped off the porch, oh man. Oh man, head in the movies, yes.
That's
Yes. In a
wild.
daytime movie.
In the
Don't
middle
want
of
no
school.
don't want no popcorn or nothing. We ain't gotta hide or nothing because ain't nobody in that bitch. And then we going to and also we was going to Basher Manners movies. That wasn't nobody was even hip with that.
At least y'all
Where
was
Costco,
outside of school doing it.
yeah, where Costco is on
Mhm.
Barstown Road and Chick-fil-A, you know where that is? It used
Yeah.
to be a movie theater.
Corey, you make me feel like
And I went to Seneca. So Seneca was right around the corner. Yeah, man. Oh, when I was a senior, I co-op. I left
you
school at
did.
10 o'clock. So I try to get every chick leave at 10 o'clock who won't cut school and go get boned and then come back to school.
Listen,
And they was with that.
I ain't never messed with a white boy in high school. I ain't even gonna tell y'all what I did. I
We
should
thought
be ashamed what I was doing in high
in high
school.
school, we thought white girls was head on. I'm just being honest. Nobody even thought about boning no white. Now the mixed dudes and dudes that actually like white girls, because it's some people that like
Yeah.
only white girls. They was boning them, but nah, we wasn't there. We thought they stunk. We just want some head. Keep moving. Just being honest.
Pooh said she wanna know what I did in high school.
I want to know too. You done told everything else. Shit, you might as
Hold
well.
up. That's what I used to call them too back then, snow
Showcase
bunny.
cinemas. Shout out my dog. He know what I'm talking about. Showcase cinemas, bro.
Right.
Look, he said you gotta be getting out.
Uh-uh.
Oh, that's my dog. That's my dog.
It looks
Yeah,
like Roxy. Look, come on now.
he
That ain't
moved
Roxy.
there, change my name. Man, he already knows. Yeah. Showcase cinemas at
I
3:30. Soon as school was over, we going to the first movie. We don't care what the movie was. You know what I'm saying? We ain't watching that movie. We taking them in the movies, get the head and dip. We'll
all
spend a little.
right.
Plus, matinee prices was like $4, $3. It
I
looked
can't
like raw chicken. Swear to God.
DeMarco, I can't stand you, okay? I can't stand it's
I
not
swear to
okay,
God,
so
bro.
I'm not gonna lie. I have slept with a white man before. We're gonna get back to that in a minute, but I'm gonna tell y'all what I did in high school since Pooh wanna know what I did in high school. Pooh, I
You
was
done
getting
told me.
knocked down. I was getting knocked down in the middle of PE class. Not in the middle of actual class, but during PE class. Like I snuck to the boys' I messed with the star basketball player. He was new to school, and he was tall and dark. And I'm not gonna tell y'all what his name is because I don't know what his life is like now. But um, it was PE class. He said he bet I wouldn't do it, and I said I bet you I will. And we snuck. He snuck me in the boys' basketball locker room,
Yeah,
and
you
I
fell for
rode
them.
ride him cowboy. I rode him, and then you know what I'm saying, he threw that thing from the back. But that was my second time having sex in school. The first time I had, and that was my senior year. Now my freshman year was it my freshman year? My freshman year, I got taken down under the stairwell, but it was after school during track practice. So I'm not gonna reveal his name either. But I was a freshman, and I believe he was a senior, and he took me down. I don't know why.
I ain't gonna
Don't
lie.
like I'm a risk taker. Well, I used to be a risk taker, and I didn't care. YOLO, like who can say that they had sex during school? Like
I'm not even gonna lie to you. Uh, when I got to shit, hell, I'll be honest.
no,
For
I'm nasty,
even
nasty.
I had a girl from high school that I used to take like to the locker room, under the steps, to the car.
Oh,
She
so I
ended up
have to wear
turning.
that.
She ended up turning into the girl that I worked at Humana with, and I was taking her to the car and to the stairwell, and I was boning her too. I can be
Corny.
honest. I'm not gonna
Now
lie.
I ain't never had sex in at work.
You ain't never worked at Humana,
I did work at Humana. I
huh?
did. I did work. I worked in enrollment. I did. I worked there. They got me for a year. I couldn't.
Enrollment, they wasn't lenient enough.
But I did masturbate at my desk one time. A couple times
Yeah,
maybe.
I ain't. Well, I ain't
But that's
masturbated. That,
only because I don't have to touch below the waist to get off. So that's another story for another time. Um
yeah,
Look,
well, yeah.
Amy no. Amy said North Hardin now has a whole Snapchat group for kids for school sex and bathrooms behind stairs.
I told you now. Nowadays, oh, bro, that's why I said these kids got us beat now. These niggas will put on Pooh Shiesty mask and bang, have a girl in the bathroom and everything.
Look, listen, I'm over here floored because I did it, but we wasn't recording it. No, and nobody knew about. Like people was watching out, but we not.
You ain't
And of
never get
course,
recorded.
it got
You
out.
ain't never
It got out or
record.
whatever. But
You ain't never record. Out of all the shit you done told us you did, you ain't never record.
in high school, no, I didn't record in high school. I didn't start getting on camera until I became an adult. Yeah,
Uh,
and we definitely it wasn't no camera phones back then. I had a Nokia, and
I was about to say, yeah, that we had
but
video
even if
cameras.
what honestly, okay. So the only thing that I had recorded, like I remember one of the dudes who I gave a lap dance to. He married now, and he got children. I know him. Um, so I took his virginity, but the night that I took his virginity, I gave him a lap dance at his brother's birthday party. So his brother, I went to high school with his brother, and we grew up together. Like we grew up as kids together. Like when I lived on Fort Knox. So I went. My parents let me go over their house to go to the party, and I went to the party, and I'm the girl. You know what I'm saying? I could dance. I'm thick. I'm cute. You know, so I'm dancing with him and I'm giving a lap dance, and somebody is in there with a camcorder and they record me. And so, since my parents was cool with his parents, when the parents saw the video, they showed my parents, and I was grinding for like forever because that was my first lap dance too.
Oh, let me ask you a question, cause you nasty. Anyways, get, getting back on the subject, let me ask you this. So, you know, we say black love is beautiful, right? Which it
Of
is.
course, of course, of course.
Two black people get married, ain't nothing like it. You know what I'm saying? I support it all
Two
the
black
way.
people smashing.
So
It's
let me ask you this. Let me ask you this. Do you think that black love and interracial love should receive the same type of blessing?
yeah, love is love. Love is. I never been one of those black women that's like, how he get all this money and how he go pro and get with a white girl. Like love is love. It don't care. I don't care who you love. If it's me, that's different. Me is different. But I don't have an issue with black love. I don't have an issue with interracial love. Love is love to me. No matter if you marry a white girl, you marry a Filipino girl, Chinese, Japanese, Indian, whatever. Like love is love to me.
Okay. I like that answer. Now I got another question.
Okay.
So we speaking on the white girls now. Do you notice that a lot of white girls, once they got one black dude, That's you. They usually never go back. I ain't saying they stay with the same black dude, but
Yeah, I do notice that.
they stay with black. They don't go back white.
I don't think I've ever seen a white girl. Well, I take that back. I take that back. Hold on, let me see. Nope. Cause even look, Amy, even Heather, Heather had her first baby daddy was white, and then the next one after that was black, and everyone after that was black. I ain't never seen Amy go back to a white dude. I don't even think Amy. Have you even been with a white dude before? uh,
So my family's all mixed up. That's right.
it is so
So
okay. So
you
Amy.
never been
So
with
I used
one.
to be Amy. Amy's brother, oldest brother. Is it their oldest brother? So we used to be engaged for like 3.5 years. So I like Amy is family to me. Like I don't care what nobody say, even though I'm not with her brother no more. Like that's family to me. I watched my second nephew be born. Like that's family. So Amy is white. Her dad is white. Her stepmom is mixed, and so her oldest brother he's mixed. And yeah, the okay. So the oldest is mixed. Stephanie is white. Well, I don't know because well, Teresa, I don't know. I don't know because Roddy's mom, his dad's black, and then her second husband was white. I don't know what she's doing right now. That ain't none of my business. I don't know how it is. Stephanie, oh, Stephanie's mixed too. Is she? Oh, she's mixed because her mama mixed. Duh. I was forgetting. So it's like to me, I have to when I was in that family, like it's literally like Mama is white, God rest her soul. Mama's white, and like that was the matriarch of the family, and then all the kids were white. So there's her uncle, her aunt, and her stepmom. So they're all mixed. Then the uncle was married to a white woman, um, and her mom's married to her dad, of course, who was white.
She said
Uh,
never hands were one. That's powerful.
Dang, she
Powerful.
right off the bat, she just jumped off the porch and was like, "Hey, brother."
Soul
Like
brother number 9.
that whole family is mixed up. Like they are mixed, is mixed race, and I love them. I love they. We had some times where they got on my goddamn nerves, but that I would say that is the closest that I have been to being in a serious relationship with a white person. He was mixed, and that was 3.5 years, and we were engaged. But actually, like a serious relationship with a straight up. If I okay, so here's the thing, y'all. Would I date a white man? Um, maybe, but he gotta be like a white collar white man. Like he can't be. I don't want a white man who hang out with black people and act black. I don't want a blue collar because you know sometimes the economy don't work the way it's supposed to. If I get a white man, I want him to be all white collar, straight in there. Like he's white. Like we are listening to alternative music, and then he wants to learn the culture. White man. Um, he can be down a little bit, but I prefer your culture to be you to be in your culture and me to be in my culture, and we learn each other's culture. Um, I had a church member. She was dating a white man, and she kind of like deterred me a little bit. I ain't gonna lie, cause like I see a lot of white guys, and they smell good when they pass me. They smell good, and she was like, they initially smell good, but like their natural scent. She didn't like his natural scent. So that kind of deterred me from dating white guys. Now having, laying in the bed and having sex with one, that's something totally different. But as you know, I was doing that for money. I wasn't doing that because I wanted to have sex with white men. Um, I was with an Italian. Does that count as white? An Italian guy? Does Italian count as white?
I mean,
He had a
if you
tan
go
though.
to, if you go to Subway,
No.
you know, Italian
No.
bread look white, but yeah,
No, his last name was Gambino. No.
yeah, I can't give him white.
Okay, so then I mean I ain't never
He's
been
a
in that.
I mean,
You think
I guess he's half. I mean, he got. I mean, I don't know. I can't really.
are Italians people from Italy? Are they considered people of color? Like anybody know an Italian? When you check, you know what I'm saying, what your heritage is on the box, what do you
I
check?
know a couple. That's what I'm saying. Like they,
Do
I
they check
mean,
white
I really don't think they like being called white.
or
I'm
is
gonna
it
be
other? I don't
honest.
think so either. I didn't think so either. So
Saying,
we'll
but as a European aspect, I mean, they're European, but uh, I don't think an Italian dude's gonna be like, "Hey, man, it's white dude." He's gonna be like, "No, I'm Italian, man.
right,
God damn,
right. They will correct you.
too
So
slow."
I guess they not white. They will. But I mean, what about Armenian people? They're brown. I mean, those are people. They are brown people. Like there are some Italians who don't have any color, and then there are some Italians who do. They as brown as we are. So yeah, y'all, that's as close as I got. I was with an Italian dude for a few months when I lived in DC. Um, but yeah, I've never like hogged down been in, and I don't really get I do. I'm lying. A white man approached me the other week when I went to the strip club. Like he was
But they
eyeballing
brown
me,
sugar.
and then. But here's the thing, though. It was two white men that had approached me in the strip club. One of them was like, I knew he was like white. He wasn't white collar. One of them was white collar. The other one was blue collar. The blue collar one, he smoked cigarettes. I can't get with that, but I did entertain his conversation. And I told y'all, I told this man I've been abstinent for months. Like I'm because he's just in the strip club and he's like, you see all these beautiful ladies in here in this strip club, and you talking to me. I said I'm not a dancer, and I
Were
wasn't
they
dressed like
really
a
beautiful
dancer.
though?
You said what?
Were they really beautiful though?
They were
You
decent.
just being nice.
They
All right,
didn't.
cause
Okay,
that's
they were
one
decent.
thing. That's one thing that I noticed. Since we talk about black and white, that's one thing I noticed.
What?
A black girl will to save face and to keep from having any type of conflict. She will go in there and say that every girl is beautiful.
In their own way. I say beauty is in
Nah,
the
ain't no
eye of
in
the
their own way. Nah, ain't nobody. That motherfuckers is ugly too. All right,
beholder.
everybody ain't cute. All right, everybody ain't cute.
They not. Everybody not
White
cute, but
people, white people will tell you straight up. They be like, hell no,
and that's
hell
what he
no.
said.
He's through.
He
She's
was
through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I gotta
he's
stop that.
lit.
Hell no, she's ugly.
He was
I'll still do it
insistent.
though.
When I say y'all, these men, like one was turning around, he kept turning around behind because I was sitting behind him and he was turning around looking and like I would go up and tip. I would go up and tip certain ladies. I wouldn't tip everybody. I was tipping the ones that if your music was good or if you was doing a trick, okay, I'm gonna go up there, I'm gonna tip you. Don't touch me though. I don't know what happened. I changed. I don't want nobody touch me. Like um, so the one white guy, I really liked his conversation. He had good conversation. He's from Atlanta actually, which shocked me because I knew he was from somewhere, not from South Carolina, because he was like, "This is lame," and I was like, "We in a strip club. What man says it's lame in a strip club?" So I was like, he must be on some freaky stuff." So we in turn had a conversation, and I'm entertaining the conversation, and the subject came about trapeze. Have you heard of trapeze, Corey,
Mhm,
in Atlanta? So I'm
mhm.
like, the swingers club. He was like, yeah. So I asked him the lowdown on like what it entails, what is required of me to be able to enter, and things of that nature. So he was like, oh yeah, he said single females, it's best to go on a Saturday. You'll have a great time. You can go on a Friday too. He's like, but it's best to go on Saturdays. It's a real good time because that's when couples are there and they want to incorporate single females. So I'm like, all right, cool. So he said you pay $30 for a membership, then you pay $30 to enter. You go in, you there's a bar so you can relax, ease your mind. Then there is a room where you disrobe and you can either be nude or you can wear lingerie. And then you go through another door, and that's when it's going down.
I've been,
So you been, you went.
I've been wanting to,
I
try
want to
that, but
go. Me too.
I've been wanting to try that, but now, like,
Hmm.
I don't know. I would want to go with somebody though. I just ain't see
Let's
somebody.
go. You want to
I
go?
go.
Let's
Let's go.
let's go so we can see what it's like. I don't want to do nothing though.
Johnson dance the whole time.
I don't want to do nothing. I just want to see what goes down. I like watching y'all. I like watching other people, and I like people watching me. So
Hell,
I wouldn't mind going to just see what's
I'm
going on.
only gonna watch for so long, dog. Yeah, I mean, he's not going. There's no way I'm just gonna sit there and watch a whole session and be like, "Oh, that was great."
But so okay, so I in my mind I imagine like I'm going from scene to scene, and I got to see which scene turns me on. Like that's how I do when I watch, flicks or whatever. Like I don't just I'm watching it. Like I will get caught up in watching porn for like hours. That's why I don't even watch it because it takes me a long time to find that one scene where it's just like that's it. All right, let's go.
Yeah, hey, now I will tell you this. Now that is probably one of the hardest things to do is pick like what scene you want to watch because I don't know. I'm kind of weird. I don't just like anything.
Nah,
I kind of like the lead up, the build up shit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? I want to know the
you like
storyline.
that. I don't want to know all of that. No, I'm fast
Know what I'm
forwarding it.
saying? I mean, I ain't saying that. I
Y'all,
ain't saying I
come on,
want to
let's
watch it. I ain't saying I want to watch it, but it's got to be something to catch my. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't want
oh,
to
they
do it.
doing
I'm
this.
fast
Okay,
forward.
there, yeah, now.
I'm gonna fast forward until I get to what the scene that I
Thank
want to go, and then I'm gonna watch that for a little bit, and then I'm gonna find another video, and then I'm gonna keep doing that until I find the scene where it's just like, all right, I think I'm ready. This is the one. Let's
Ah,
see.
you taking 2 3 hours. We ain't got time for that.
I told you I be in before I know it. Like I'm caught up, and it's been a couple of hours, y'all. I know we
Ah,
trying to.
nah. We ain't doing that. I
I
ain't
can't.
doing that.
I got sometimes on my days off. You know what I'm saying? When the kids are out of school, I get that time to myself to be able to relax and do all of that. I don't get
So,
that all the time. So when
so,
I do get
so
it,
Summer's telling us now her office hours are 9 to 5. No,
and then, all right. So, Corey, have you slept with a white girl before
I have.
as an
One,
adult?
yeah, as an adult, that's the crazy thing. That's what I was going to say. Like, what's so crazy is like in high school, I was backwards because like all the white people loved me. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them. I was the class. Like people will tell you, when I in my class, I was the man. Everybody, the white people, the black people, everybody fucked with me, and the white people really liked me. And I was around a whole bunch of white girls, and they would basically be throwing it at me. But I grew up in the neighborhood. Like I didn't know how to talk to these white girls. Like
What you mean?
my dialogue was that they wasn't ready for my dialogue because you got to understand I grew up around nothing but dogs and niggas that was trying to bone everything.
That's how they like to
So
talk.
yeah, I mean, come to find out, yeah, I know now, but what I didn't know then. But that's what I'm saying. Like back in the day, like I could I could see like 10 or 12 of them throwing it at me, and I just never, you know what I'm saying. And then I think back, I'm like, damn, that white girl, you know what I'm saying? But that's how I was like in high school. All the white people fucked with me. They liked me. So I really could have probably boned a whole bunch of them. But I never did. You know what I'm saying? And then it got to the point where I got curious, like, okay, now I done heard all these stories. Now I done got head. That's different though. But I'm like, man, I gotta see what it is because I've been told different things. My homies done told me different things. And so I'm like, well, you know what? Let me see what this white girl talking about. Like I said, I love. I'm put like this.
I'm gonna
I'm
ask you some questions, but go ahead and say what you're finna say. I got questions.
I'm stick. Y'all ain't nothing like a black woman. That's all I'm gonna say.
So okay, so which one is better as far as sticking it?
Come on, man.
Okay.
Brown
So
sugar, baby.
okay, so as far as receiving head, which one is better?
I ain't gonna lie. I done got fire now. I done got to hit fire head from both sides, but ain't I'm nothing like a black woman, doc. I'm telling you. It's not. I done got some fire ass head for some black women, boy. Y'all know what y'all doing. I'm telling you, and y'all real nasty. See, that's right.
Right.
I mean,
We got
the
the
white
double
girls seem like
chin.
they nasty's different to me. I don't know what it is. Like a white girl, her nasty is like, and I'm not judging nobody because it is what it is. But they
Your
the ones,
experience.
they're the ones that they want you to, you know, choke them and gag them and piss on them. You know, they want to do all that. The black girls, and then some black girls are like that shit too. Don't get me wrong,
They there are.
but they're nasty. Like I don't know. And then the dialogue is way different too. Oh God, the dialogue will turn me off because hey, white girls be saying some shit like don't call my shit a cock. All right, no, no, baby, I got dick, man. I ain't got no cock. All right.
Yeah, Corey got grown man. Don't ask me how I know.
Oh shit.
Corey is a grown man. No, I have not slept with Corey, y'all. For those that want to know, no, I have not. But I do
No,
know.
she has not. She had she has ran. And no, I'm
I
joking.
ran though.
No, I'm joking because then we're gonna have a whole episode about it. Nope, I'm joking. I'm
They gonna
joking.
want to look. They gonna want to know the backstory now. They gonna want to know. So we gonna have to. We gonna have to. You want that to be the next episode, Summer and Corey?
We'll have to tell. We'll do it with the live episode. We'll tell them the real deal. What
No,
happened?
we not gonna do that live because you gonna
I'm
want to
just,
touch me in the live episode. And I've been doing good, staying away from
ah,
forbidden fruits.
no, that backstory is funny though. That is
I
crazy. Like,
I call Corey forbidden fruit. Now, Corey, we not going to. We are going to tell the backstory, but we're not going to tell the up to date story that goes with the backstory. I don't want to tarnish this person's reputation. And
oh yeah, we ain't gonna say no names, but
no, of course not. But she gonna know. She gonna know when if she watches. She gonna know. Like she gonna know. And then too, like she ain't gonna know. She gonna know I feel some type of way. So,
yeah,
so I get surprised, Sade.
that's some crazy shit.
I get
That's a funny story for real though. That's funny. Like the
yeah.
whole like, hey man, we got to tell y'all about that. It could be a movie.
It's not.
Like
You
to make
want everything to be a movie? No, it's
a
not a
short
movie.
film. I'm gonna make it a short film. It could be a short film.
It's not a short film. It can be a documentary, maybe.
No, it could be a short film if we involve the parties and what was happening before that. Yeah, it could be a short film.
That's crazy. If you okay, so if you take it back to y'all, we are so, but it's okay. We in the last few minutes or whatever.
Yeah,
So
we,
you take it back.
we jump, but we always go back to the spot. So I got a question for you. I
What?
got a question for you right
What?
now. So right now in South Carolina, you walk out your door and this white dude walks up and you know, you think he look good. He's talking right. You know what I'm saying? He's flying his own right. You know what I'm saying? Because black people flying, white people fly is different. He's
Fact.
white guy fly. You know what I'm saying? He know how to talk. You can tell he been around a couple of us brothers. You feel me? And he just says everything and does everything right to where he gets Summer's number. Right? If he gets Summer's number, and I know right now you going through your little abstinence phase and all that, but would you ever fuck a white dude again?
Yeah. Yeah. It wasn't.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Hey,
bad when I had it. Like, okay, y'all. So the first white dude I ever messed with, it was when I was auditioning for porn.
oh shit.
That was the first white dude I had ever slept with ever in my life, and he was an old white dude, but he had pipe though. So I was auditioning to be a fluffer.
Right.
Actually, I was not. I was never in porn, and I was auditioning to be a fluffer. So
We heard your fluffer story last week. You fluffer,
right.
fluffer.
So that was the first white dude that I ever slept with. And then the second white dude that I slept with, it was a business transaction. He was old, like on oxygen, can't hardly walk. I had to push him around. And I met him in public at the mall. I'm pushing him around. And y'all, the funny thing is, it was a group of black dudes that seen me with this old white man. And they was like, "Can we talk to you for a minute?" I was like, "Yeah, sure." They were like, "What do you do for a living?" I'm like, "What do you mean? What do you do for a living? Why are you asking me? Why are you with this old white dude?"
They was about to have an
That's
intervention.
my business. That's what I'm doing. It's my business. I'm his caregiver. Like, what do you mean? But I was kissing him in the mouth in public. Hey, listen. Back then, when I tell you I would do something strange for a little piece of change, I kissed this white man in the mouth. Not your right in your mouth, though. He paid me very well. He paid me very well. I would say that he paid me very well to be very affectionate. Give him. He paid for the girlfriend experience. That's what he paid for. He tried to walk around in the mall for a little bit with his oxygen tank. He couldn't do it, so I had to get him a wheelchair. So he took me shopping the first day. He paid me. He offered for me to take his rental car because his truck had broke down at the mall, so we had to wait for a rental car to come. You know how Enterprise they come bring you your car, whatever. We was waiting for that, so we were sitting in his truck. I kid you not, y'all. We were sitting in the mall in the parking lot, sitting in his truck, and I let him like rub on my nipples. I let him rub
Uh,
on my nipples, and that's how I get off when I masturbate. I get nipple stimulation. I'm good. So I let him rub on my nipples, and I was rubbing on his nipples,
did y'all
and
hear that? Did y'all hear that, guys?
anyway. And it had like, of course, we both. Ugh. So the one time that I was actually going to allow him to have sex with his, yeah, when I say it was a micro, I ain't never seen nothing this small on a grown man. Only on toddlers, not a grown man. However, he wanted to
So
roll.
okay. I'm not. I don't mean to cut you off, but I gotta ask.
What?
So, first of all, thank you, Jesus, for not giving me something like that. All right. Hey, all right. Now, so I gotta know. You just said that you was gonna let this man. I don't know what he was gonna do. Poke you. I don't know what with this something like this. What like how does that happen? There,
it
it
so
don't. I know it don't go in.
it
What he just
didn't
rub across
happen.
the
It
head or
didn't
something?
happen. It didn't happen. You ain't let
I'm
me
talking about in
finish.
general. No, I'm talking about in general
I mean,
because
it'll go
I heard
in.
a lot of women. I heard a lot of women that be like, ah, yeah, well, your shit was little, something
When we
like
say little, it's not a
rub
lot
it
of them
against it.
out there. It's not a lot of them out there with micro. There are some that have short ones, but they have girth. Me personally, when I'm riding a horse, I prefer the horse to have. I mean, you could be 3 to 5. I give you 3 to 7 with some girth. I will give you that. Anything above that, you're doing too much, and go slow. I mean, I've had some big ones, and I'm like, I don't even know how I got
So,
here. Like, I
so
reevaluate my life
a motherfucker with 3 inches can
with girth,
satisfy
with
me.
girth, with girth. I would rather be filled up this way than this way.
Okay,
Fill me up this way.
so when it doesn't have girth, pause, no diddy. When it doesn't have girth, what like how do you have sex with a person like that? How does it happen? Because
The
it
same.
just seems like to me like they would try to get it in, but it'd just be like rubbing on your clit or something. Like
It's
it just
only one position you can do with someone with a micro size or pinky size. Like Amy said, she's had one that was a pinky size and he was black.
exactly. See what I'm saying? She said she left. That's my whole point. There's no sex going down.
Did you realize? Do you realize I was only with this man for his money? I was not with
I
him.
understand that. I'm talking about in general though, because
I don't.
I
In
hear that a
general,
lot.
if I see something that's pinky side, I done had some pencil dicks before, and I give them
It's
a
crazy.
chance. I give them a chance. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes they can throw. Sometimes it might hit the G spot. Um, sometimes the pencil might hit the G spot. Sometimes the pencil might hit all the way to the back because it may be skinny but it's long. Um, it's out like trial and error. Like now because back then you know what I'm saying, back then when I was out there like that in my 20s, I was trying a little bit of everything because I'm like, you don't know what you like until you get that right one. And you're like, okay, this I know this is the size that I like. I don't like the too small ones. I like the medium ones. The big ones, I can tolerate them, but we have to be in a relationship because I don't want you to be ruining me. You can't just be knocking me down. Like we have to like be in a relationship. So
It'd be like two females rubbing.
I can't, Amy.
That's what I wanted to know. That's what I thank you, Amy. Thank you, Amy, because
I don't
some are
have a
going
problem
out,
with
some are
that.
going left field. Some are going
I'm
left
not
field.
going left
I
field. Like
really wanted to
I've had
know.
some small ones before, and
And they didn't fuck you.
they
There's no way they
no,
could have fucked you.
I fucked them.
They just rubbed it against your clit and was like, oh my
No,
God.
they got in it. Listen, they got it in there. They got it in there, and you know the super soaker did what it had to do to get the job done. They got it in there, but most of the time when it's something little like that, it's sometimes it be long enough to hit the G spot. If it's not long enough to hit the G spot, then I'm just rubbing my clit on your stomach to get off at this point. Like
So,
uh,
yeah, I don't.
it's
So let
only
me
one
ask you this.
position you can do it in, Amy. And that's right. Now he got to be rolled. Ain't no missionary because get up off me.
Amy holler about she ain't never been hit on by a white man. Damn, that's crazy.
I'm
For
but
real?
if you meet Amy, Amy's like a Chucky doll. She's not gonna get hit on by a white man.
Nah,
She
she's
got
like a
mad
Chucky. They just
attitude.
scared the shit out of me. I don't even want no one.
Now she not
They just
working to
scared
get
the-
it.
I'm like Chucky. Chucky, I'm scared of
She
you.
got when I say she is sassy, she's very sassy. She got attitude and she don't play.
You said
So
not Chucky. Wow. Yeah, cause I like,
no,
I'm
Nikki, you
sorry.
gotta do the
I'm
scoop. You
sorry.
gotta do the scoop. You gotta do the
I'm
scoop.
sorry for you guys, that have to deal with shit like that. I don't know nothing about that. I just wanted to
Right.
know because like I heard women complain about it, and then I heard like, and then also I want to know why do the guys be so confident when they not beating it up and not even coming close to beating it up?
Okay, so that I don't know. So you know why? Okay, I'm gonna tell you why. Because a lot of women out here is not telling them. They not telling them. I was
Uh,
one of the ones you ask if you have to ask me did I climax, it's an issue. That means no, I didn't. Or that
okay,
means you just don't know, like you don't know what it's like. But there are it's a lot of women that just let these men go out there. They don't say nothing to them. They don't say your sex is bad. You need to work on it. They don't say none of that. They just let them believe that, you know what I'm saying? The dude just thinking he just knocked it down and you really like, you ain't do nothing. So,
what's up, Nikki?
oh, now you know who Nikki is. You didn't know who Nikki was last week.
No, 2 weeks ago you was like Nikki, and I'm like, I know a lot of Nikki, so I had to look. Now I know who Nikki. Yeah, I know who Nikki is. Hi, Nikki.
I don't know that many Nikkis.
I really do.
Yeah. I don't know.
I do though. That's why when you said Nikki, I'm like, damn, what Nikki she talking about? But see, I did my research. I look, I see Nikki. Yeah, I know Nikki. That's my dog. She's hilarious. Well, anyways, so okay, Nikki, since she just got her, Nikki, you like white boys? Why she put her face like that?
Who?
This shit roll her eyes at me. Oh, girl, you like
I,
white boys?
Nikki, you gonna answer that? I'm, I don't I'm weak.
She gonna answer.
We gonna see if she gonna answer. She might not put her business out there.
I mean, ain't
I
nothing
know my
wrong.
look. I know all my friends. Uh, I know all my friends. She said they high.
They
Y'all,
are.
my biggest fear dating a white man is he get mad at me one day and call me a black bitch. Cause then I have to put my hands on him. Now I got to put my hands on you because you've been holding that in for too long. I think that's another reason why I won't date them because I don't want. And I've seen quite a few TikToks where black women have um, they have dated white men and it was going
I,
fine and he treated her like a princess. And then I've seen the other side where they get into it and he had a hidden agenda and we're gonna disregard that, Corey, because I see it too.
but she
Uh,
just
she
she's
said it.
crazy.
She. Hey, that's my dog.
Hey, hey,
I've seen the other side. So,
Diddy, Diddy, I feel you. No Diddy.
um, uh, I guess we're gonna address the elephant in the room because Nikki said she can't get with the pink penis. Some of them are not pink. Some of them are like a grayish, kind of like an uncooked sausage.
Grayish. Oh no. No.
You ever seen those
Pause,
white?
no. Pause. No, I
You
haven't.
ever?
No, I definitely haven't. I definitely haven't. Yeah. No, I haven't
No,
seen any.
listen.
I
In
haven't
the
seen any
grocery
white
store,
man.
in the grocery store, have you ever seen the white sausage and it got like a little gray casing, like it's got a gray overcast on it?
Ah, not the. I know what you're talking about.
Are those bratwurst?
Bratwurst.
Are those bratwurst them sausages that
Yeah,
got
they
they
look great.
white?
Yeah, yeah, they look.
Some of them
Yeah.
look like that. Some of them do look like that. They're
And
not
you
all
put that in your mouth.
Nikki. um, I did not put the micro penis in my mouth. We didn't make it that far. You let me finish my story. Um,
Yeah, everybody want that.
he got too excited so he couldn't have sex. Like he got excited because he wanted to role play. We went to the sex store. He was a chiropractor, retired chiropractor. So we went to the sex store and I got a nurse's outfit. He got a doctor's outfit. He put it on. He laid in the bed. I put my nurse's outfit on. I got the stethoscope. We role playing and all I did was pull the titties out. I pulled the titties out and like he was done. So and his was pink.
Ah, dang. Homie.
His was pink.
Y'all just stay at home, all right? Nikki, y'all just stay at home, stay team black, stay at home. If they go change, it will change colors like the others.
I I don't know. I don't know. I don't know
Um,
because I've never been with a white dude who goes to the tanning bed. I only been with like straight cut white dudes like he white and then the Italian dude. So I never been with a white dude where he go to the tanning bed and his body get tan. Don't they wear speedos when they go in the tanning bed? Can you get in the tanning bed, butterball?
I don't know, but I just want to shout out God. I want to thank God for one allowing me to be a strong black man, and I want to thank him for not letting me have a pencil sized penis
I'm
that
thankful for
don't do
that too, Corey.
but you rubbing stomachs together. I'm glad. Thank you, Jesus. I just want,
Amen.
Amen. Thank
All
you,
right,
Jesus.
y'all. Shout out to our sponsor, Sensual Bliss. If
Life.
for all your adult needs, if you want toys, if you want lingerie, if you want pantyhose, if you want to spice it up in the bedroom with your partner, Sensual Bliss has all of your needs for adult activity. They also have some shows coming up, I believe. So
Shout out Tiff.
shout out to
My dog.
Tiffany Hill. Go to www.centralblisslife.com / ain't no forward slash. I always trying to give y'all forward slash. There is no forward slash. However, there is a comment code of summer rain. Let them know I sent you. Let them know I sent you. So, Corey, what are we talking about next week?
Not us.
You keep trying to. I'm not doing that in person, Corey, because you don't know how to act.
That's why I said not us. What was the we had one more that we didn't we had three topics, we done did two. So what was the third one?
Self sabotage. That's what it is. Nikki, you want to come on for that? Self sabotage is the topic for next week.
Self-sabotage?
Yes.
Go ahead and define that real quick for
Self
everybody.
sabotage. So when we talk about self sabotage, a lot of times me and my friends we find ourselves self sabotaging. In the sense of we're talking to someone or we're involved with someone and we are overthinking things and we're trying to figure things out. We're trying to stay like 10 steps ahead of that person to
Uh,
make sure that we don't get hurt in any type of way, shape, form, or fashion. So,
yeah,
but
sound like
there are different other
shit.
forms of self sabotage as far as like careers, things of that nature. So, any of y'all that have experienced it, Nikki, that you got to give me a yes or no. Any of y'all that have experienced self sabotage in any form, shape, fashion, and you would like to tell your story, me and Corey are here for it. Um,
Yeah, I'll be
and
doing a lot listening next week. I don't really that sound like some female shit.
you know what? I'll see y'all. We'll see y'all next week.
See y'all
Same
next week.
time, same place. Bye. I love y'all.